Welcome to Pygmalien rank, guys. As usual on Pygmalien, I mean I could go for enchanted items since we can reroll them. It will make sense. Maybe hit an icy stuff or something. But to be honest, millions small items are almost all useless, so it doesn't even make sense to reroll. The chance of getting something useful is way too low. So I think I'll still go for the gold tier skill to endure the early game. Insane, here we got the right-handed, which, if you get the right weapon,
People first,
will get us kinda good nothing here. But the bushel is good. Bushel is very powerful. Pyro, banana ball. I have a bushel. Do I go for the duct tape? I don't think the duct tape is worth it. I could go for a random matchbox build and then right-handed on the yo-yo if I get one. And that way the yo-yo goes crazy if you give it a little bit of damage, by the way. But now I think it's just Cavagon. Like, I really need to make sure to get one weapon. The Langshan is not bad on Pygmalien. I mean, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst, so... And if we hit the Langshan, we can just play it right away. But ideally we will get the flail. Flail with right-handed is very strong. Late game and at Ladle makes sense to play with right-handed. And else small or fast items make sense with right-handed.
I've come too far to let
So
you
what we get
stop
here?
me.
We got nothing. No train, no weapon. No, this is very bad, but I have to grab the money here. We'll go for an upgrade, but I really need stuff. Okay, we got the flail, which is kinda insane. There's also the luxury keywords. That item is so bad. I can't afford it anyways. I have a dream that I make it work, but for that you kinda need... I think the skill retooled. You also need maybe a phonograph, like 8 seconds on that guy. Is a lot. This one should be winning easily, because I just have way too much damage with my flail. He has Final Flame, but has no burn item yet. Vanessa's Amulet with low crit chance, Bedrock, which gives also a little bit of crit chance, and Coral Armor, crit as well. But yeah, right-handed, day one, flail.
Another round.
Let's go. Like usually you also flail the Genjo with the flail. That makes the flail viable for the first 3 days and you have a decent chance of winning.
Reuse, recycle.
Let's go to Kiryu here.
Relax. While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I was hoping for a Fang or anything, but I didn't get. I'm not gonna reroll. Rerolling does nothing. But I'll grab the Icicle, you never know. Pygmalien right now is very strong on freezing. I kinda wanna reroll for left-handed or stuff. Arm Stealer.
You picked that up quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Lick it is okay. But Nalikit is okay. She can give me some HP as well. Here. A little bit of damage and maybe a little bit of crit chance. Only 10 HP, unfortunate. Because usually also gives some chocolates, and especially for the day 2, it makes a massive difference. 180 damage on the flail is not bad. There of course is better stuff, but I guess this is fine for now. Also, next to the flail, if you get a bushel, day 1 you should really play it. The base healing on the bushel is very high, so it always makes sense to play it. 4 seconds, 60 healing, so high healing value per second. For example, this guy is the same amount of healing,
It's all
but
about
8
motivation.
seconds.
You gotta know what you're fighting
Now
for.
we get it even higher. Or, I mean, when we are already here, I think I'll upgrade my flail. Usually the upgrade on the flail does nothing,
That's quality.
but since it's that early, the 24 extra damage might make a difference. So now it's 210 damage. So just let it go off twice and it's kinda
You
GG.
should know. I'm a bit
And
of
this
a
guy
legend
has
with
no
Lago.
seaweed. Yeah, he has override figure. That guy is very strong. I don't think I can win.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
See him there on that. Well, yeah, the shark class is just way too strong.
That's giving up the business.
Unfortunate. By the way, this is insane. Now this gives us a little lead. Well, not really lead, but it can give us some direction. Let's grab a random item. Let's go to
Reward
Kina.
the peaceful, punish the. Use that for the good of all.
I'll just grab that.
Our energies resonating.
Okay, against that dude I should be very fine. I'll just play this. And these shield items are not bad. They charge my bushel, which gives me more frequent healing. And that way
Faster than lightning.
keeps me alive. Because the flail, the issue with the flail is it has 3 multicast. So that's almost 1 cast every 2.2 seconds or 3 seconds. But the issue is it's 7 seconds of cooldown. So if it was one item with 2.3 seconds of cooldown, it was much better, because if it gets slowed, it's just 14 seconds of cooldown. This is just not good. Like, you can't really rely on it.
Seeing spots here.
And that being said, the healing, the more frequent healing is very good here. Okay, now I got the same setup again. But I kinda don't want to go for that.
Oh, come on then. Let's get this over with.
This dude.
Oh, now this is a tasteful item. Happy to exploit you. I mean help you.
I don't want to play the fixer-upper. But force field fixer-upper is so overpowered. And I can't see more ways to play the fixer-upper. There was one way where you could just one-shot the enemy within 1 second of the fight. I also made a short out of it, where I showcased it. and you can also see the full video. I see uploaded it. It's on my channel somewhere, but it's very old. The stuff got reworked, so it's not really viable without the fixer-upper. But I kinda don't want to play the fixer-upper. It's just boring. Yeah, it's just
Large
boring.
items, small items, grotesque, excessive.
And this is not
I've
bad.
got 4 legs because I
Slowing down the enemy for 2 seconds is really not bad. Let's just grab a small weapon. Upgrade a bronze Restorative. I think I'll just upgrade the fixer-upper to get it go more faster, yeah.
moving up in the world.
Also, it's just a 4 second of cooldown guy, so which charges my bushel more often, and that way I can slow the enemy a little bit more. So this team for day 3 is kind of not bad, but I don't know.
I should warn
The enemies, the last couple, I mean since the last patch, they feel way too strong for their time of the day. I mean, look at this. This guy is bronze, and he's just way too strong. Like, look at this. 28 poison, and here another 7, so 30 poison. A lot of regen. There's no chance for me. Like, there's nothing I can do. Usually the bronze players are not that insane. I mean, like a little bit longer ago, it was the bronze players usually didn't know what they are doing, but right now it seems like not only do they know what they are doing, they are also very lucky with all the stuff. And I'm feeling like this is not, I'm fighting not the ghost of a standard guy. Like, it's just like one of the stronger ones.
Small things remind me of seeds, acorns, home.
Snow globe and the ice cream truck.
Don't you have anything smaller? Oh no. It's so tiny.
Okay, I will
Stumps back home.
upgrade this.
I'm gonna be
The
a
snow
business
globe might be
tree.
not bad. The ice cream truck is not... It's food? Use another non-weapon item.
Where's Midsworth?
Yeah.
Oh, did he see me close a deal?
Okay, there is the whammy.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Now I should go for more health. Against a Hexa, I just need... I'm not sure if this is enough damage. Yeah, I'll still go. I mean, she can't destroy my items. She can only destroy the marbles. I don't need anything from her. It's just she has a... yeah, fire crystal, which is kind of good. I'm not sure, I might be losing this even. Just 24 regen is completely healing back, I can't deal enough damage. Okay, never mind, I'm good.
Corrupted. Restarted. Huge
Quixel.
Price? Don't care.
Why the large items? The virus is... I think it can destroy itself. And this guy is stuck on one value or what? Is it bugged?
I'll take it, I guess. There's
Let's just sell it.
and then there's boring size.
I feel like it's draining my gold without giving me money, but I'm not sure. You guys can just check it by going a few seconds back and watching my gold. But I can't do that. Do I have stuff? What does she have? Small and medium items. I'm kind of not interested. I'm interested in large
all
items.
about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase.
This
but
is
it's
not bad.
beautiful up there.
Gains 10 damage for the fight. Isn't there another item that is completely the same, but way better because it has lower cooldown? Well, I don't really need the rolling pin. 11 seconds of cooldown is a little bit much. The whammy is not playable right now. The dually will absolutely destroy me. So I'd rather go for more frequent healing rather than having 2 seconds of freezing every 7 seconds. Companion core. I mean, he doesn't have the other stuff right now, but I will still lose. Because he has scaling and stuff and I'm still playing a flail, which is flat damage. Chlorans and user friend, this gains 15 damage for the fight. Fiery Wallace. Okay. Burn equal to 10% of this item's shield. And then DJ Robot. Face your friends. Yeah. This is not going well so far. Let's go to Kev's armory. It might have something useful. Just double shielding. Shielded cold room. I could go for these. Over the marbles, the jewelry, I mean here in this specific place here, I could play the shielded cold room. What does it have? 30 shielding. Yeah, it's not bad. The igloo is not it. 16 gold. Where do I get 16 gold from? This is... I would have to sell the icicle, but I really don't want to sell the icicle. Well, it is what it is.
Now that's quality.
Okay, now we can reforge that guy and pray. I don't have any money for this dude. Trash Town Major is
Anyone any
easily beatable.
complaints? Talk to my advisor, Mr. Barkington.
Okay, I like this comp. I feel like I could pivot into the Giant Ice Club. If I reroll my guy over there, my fixer-upper, and get a pawn shop, the other guy is L survival, the double whammy. But I couldn't get anything so far. And with anything I mean couldn't set up any HP so far, so it's not really worth it. The double whammy has 12 seconds of cooldown and it will
If you're so tough, let's hear your foreign policy.
most of the fight get slowed down, so it's almost a 20 seconds cooldown. And you want to use it. I'll grab the gold. You want to use it in a position where you can one-shot the enemy. Rigged is good.
This is their world. Tread lightly.
Let's go for more skills. Use the cooldowns of your properties by 10%.
The Bazaar is a rabid beast.
This is not bad.
Be its master.
This is legit not bad. Now the issue is think I need something like Steam Ladle
Are you
or anything that benefits from the freezing, because just freezing the enemies and doing nothing
My fight
is
isn't
not
with
it.
you, but if you insist.
For example, I will lose this fight just because I don't have any damage. But he has shark claws, I don't understand. There's some items, sometimes Rainer takes too long to adjust some items, like stuff like the shark claws. Everyone complains about the cook, but the shark claws is just way stronger. For the cook, you need to play medium items and it's just a flat amount of damage. While the shark claws, after 2 casts, it gives almost the same amount. Look, your weapons gain 20 damage and it's 4.5 seconds on silver.
Bring her about.
Can as
I've
well.
got another salvo.
The cook on silver gives 40 damage. So after 9 seconds, the shark claws is already better. And the shark claws you can play a lot of small items. So that way you have more weapons benefit from it, which makes your
The Bazaar's a crazy
The
place,
guy-
right?
better. The shark claws. Okay, I don't need anything here. I could use a boomerang, but for what is the question then?
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Come on, give me something useful. This is good. A golden guy. Now all I need is some damage. I can't fight the Inferno without damage. Like I can fight him for sure. Trash Golem gives me nothing. I mean, he could have a good potion. Daringlet. What does Daringlet has? Nothing, I guess. Trash Golem. I mean, Daringlet has a shiny guy. Let's go for Trash Golem. Okay, yeah, I'm very tanky. I don't think I need a bushel.
person. Maybe too nice. Ah, the joy of war. Bring it in.
Question is, do I pivot into double whammy? It all depends if I reforge my fixer-upper and what I get afterwards. But for now, it's just silver tier skills.
But I'll be here when it is.
Because they can just give me so much more value.
We made progress today.
That way you
I'm
can
proud
just...
of you.
Purifying flame. Well, I think then it's just a matchbox and steam ladle game. But where is my matchbox and where is my steam ladle? How much is it? 20. Yeah, 20 is a lot. Kinda don't want to sell the signet ring, but I have to. Because this is just so good. Because with that, now I can play it completely different.
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
I cannot completely play it completely different. Like the setup will be just like this, and instead of the flail and the ATM, I will get the other property. When you freeze, charges 4 seconds, and then it gives burn. It burns the enemy and also gives regen. So the regen on this guy with the regen on the other guy, should be stacking up my steam ladle even more. Or the matchbox, I will see.
Boring.
I will probably get rid of the ATM, the bushel, and the flail, and then play something else. But for now, I have to lose one more. I know you got one more. And this dude seems to be very, very weak. I have more HP than him, so I might be better at tanking him. I complained about the enemies being way too strong for that phase of the day, and now this guy appears who has golden items but somehow can make it use a bronze Uzi. Maybe it's just my golden cold room who's cocking him out a little bit.
If I don't have what you need, I'll help you find who does.
I'll get this.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Oh, this is just as good. Yeah, I think I'll play around the skill.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the
Isn't it?
exercise.
A burning? Yeah, it is a burning guy. I think this is already way better. Let's go for the small items. I'm willing to sell my guy here, the flail, to reroll. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. No matchbox, nothing. This is still better. Here I kinda don't need anything. Like no item from these guys. Bonk is always good. But the question is there maybe a guy, what is its name? The rivet gun. Doesn't make sense. So let's focus. This guy will be here. The ATM and this will be gone. The snow globe will stay. Then the one large property with burn will stay. And the steam ladle. This will be my build. Is there room for a rivet gun? Do I get rid of the sauna? I mean, this item is kind of bad. It's good for now, but 7 seconds of cooldown. Because this gives a regen. But somehow I need a high frequent burn item. So basically the matchbox. To make use of the Purifying Flame. Purifying Flame, when you gain regen, a burn item gains 1 burn for the fight. So not only does it... I mean, it gives regen, which gives also 1 burn. But if it lands on the sauna, it has 6 seconds of cooldown, so it might be not that worth it, but for now it's good. So that being said, I don't think there is room for the rivet gun, so it's not needed. The treasure turtle is probably not needed as well. I think I tried to go for the thug to get bonk. And this guy has a lot of damage. But the good thing is I have a lot of regen. Counter his poison. As you can see, I can only win in overtime.
No! I'm sorry, okay?
I don't even think I need bonk, but bonk might be good. Yeah, slow. Let's go for golden ones. Use a property as adjacent items. This is not bad. Final flame is good, but it's only 6 stuff.
We Sphinxians thank you.
I need small items.
Gigamart's owner is the ultimate businessman. Take the deal.
Okay, I'm not finding Steam Ladle or stuff, which is kind of annoying. Do I have enough money? I do. Okay, let's go for golden.
You're over poor.
The small items have +1 value. I can't afford that. Do I? Should I sell the fixer-upper? No, not really.
You don't earn my respect. You
The fixer-upper, rerolling it might give me something game-breaking. Also, here that way I can waste all of my items. Not sure if it's like this, or do I play the ATM next to the sauna? I think playing the ATM next to the sauna is better. The ATM will have almost 2 seconds of cooldown reduction, which permanently hastes my sauna,
You do see these
which goes off more often.
I have faced 82 foes
Against Mac,
exactly like you.
how much prestige do I have? 11. Yeah, this is just GG. I don't have enough damage. And this guy will just go insane. And one-shot me.
The lesson you learned today, I learned a century ago.
It's days 8. Let's see if we finally can get something here.
Hope you packed a change of clothes, because you're gonna get dirty.
Use a weapon shield. This is so good. But it's so late for that. Diamond. I'll reroll one more time. And there is nothing.
Magnificent find.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Okay, it's always the same two items. As usual, this is a very unfortunate run. Like, there is nothing I can do. Like, just nothing. Like, no way. Also, the guy, since I got my fixer-upper on diamond, the guy didn't show up anymore. I'm freezing so much, like one steam level will completely change here. Look at my shielding, 200 region.
Not all Pygmaliens are pacifists.
Insane.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
Okay, now let's see. This is the worst one.
Cast aside your destruments.
Use a property. Charge this 1 second. I think I could play it over the other stuff. Over the bushel.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad.
There
you
it
bought
is.
this.
There it is. Yeah, fuck this guy. I was hoping to get it.
Your aura guided me what you needed.
Okay, now it's just this. Then I will use this, of course. And the Booby Trap. Of course. And there is room for one small item. And I think this guy is just better since it's more frequent. I don't have a small item, but it's fine. Against Dooley. I should be okay, I hope. This is just a lot of properties, what I do here. But I should be very good here. With the charging stuff. Now one steam ladle here, and I'm good to go. Okay, let's see.
I should warn you,
I also need more upgrades.
unlike other Pygmaliens.
Again, this guy should be very good. He will completely fuck me up. Yeah. This is just the Caltrops, but in an extended version. Like Caltrops is just one medium item, and here I need a lot of items to make this up. And I think it's... yeah, this should be it. Like, I really think this is just my build. The small and large items. Come on, now give me finally one good stuff.
You see that,
What's
Barker?
this guy about?
That's how it's done.
Luxury tents.
Not what I'd call tasteful, but maybe I can resell this to my boy.
The bird is not bad. It will have 4 multicast to region up.
Not too big.
Yeah, the bird is not bad for now. I'm not sure about the sauna right now.
I can feel the soft hum.
How much gold do I have? Not much, so it doesn't make sense. Go here. I mean, upgrade on this dude I can't afford, on this dude I can't afford, Snow Globe I can't afford, Booby Trap can't afford, so might as well just go for Diamond Tier item from the Bazaar, because the XP won't give me another level up. And the Bolas, slow one item for 5 seconds is not it. I mean, it's a lot, but you know, I'd rather play the 4 multicast on the bird, which give me 320 healing, and also every 2.5 seconds. Well, this guy has only 2 ammo. So yeah. Let's go for the weapons platform. See who we get here. I kinda don't need anything there. Maybe just a T9. Yeah, this is very good. I like this build. You have already perma haste, so
You gotta know what you're fighting
this is
for.
not needed, and I think I'll go random enchantment on my private hot spring. It burns 8, gain 8 regen for the fight, and the first time you fall below half health, each fight freeze all other items for 3 seconds. When you freeze, charge this 4 seconds. So it will probably gain something based on the region. I hope it's anything based on the burn though. Healing is not bad. Gives me time to scale. Okay, maybe we can grab the Purifying Flame upgrade here. No, we did not. But we can catch Open for Business for more money. And then go for small items to finally find maybe that one guy. There it is, in golden, okay. I don't think I need the bird anymore since I have healing on my private guy already.
You're a smart one.
So now I have a lot of damage as well, which is kind of very good. And now I just need to focus on getting skills to improve my board,
When
and
we are
also
finished, may I dissect
getting
you for
upgrades
study?
for longer slow freeze. Look, this is almost going infinite. Like it has hiccups, but yeah.
Every failed
Yeah, this
experiment
build, I
lights
like
the
this
path
build.
to success.
I think this build is even viable without Purifying Flame. I just got the idea, or I get around to this build because of Purifying Flame, but it is not necessary since I'm almost infinite comp, and Steamlight benefits from the freezing. Like, let's see, this is 9 times, this is 4 times and 5 times. So 14, almost 20. So my Steamlight will get 120, around 120 burn, and it burned for 400. So I don't think that that one burn. How much was it? I mean, this guy went off 14 times and this guy went off 4 times, so it's just 18 burn that were also spread on these 2 items. So this skill is kinda not really doing much. I think it's just this build that is very strong. And now just let's look for the upgrades and call it. And this is insane. What do you mean I can't afford?
Never hear no again.
I'm so
And I'm broke again.
share this
I
experience.
have so much money and I'm broke. But it's fine. 12 burn. By the way, I need to get some more cooldown reduction on this guy. It's almost, I mean, 1.1 second less and he will almost go infinite. Like when this guy goes off, it will just charge 3 times, trigger 3 times, and give this dude 3 extra charges. Yeah, I like this. Okay, the property baron. What does he has? I don't think he has anything for me. Cross Street champion is way too strong, I think. I'm not sure if I can beat him. But to be honest, I'm not sure if I can beat the property baron as well. So let's go for the Cross Street. The property baron will probably just one-shot me. Now everything is frozen. I'm on half health and the fight didn't start. Yeah, there's no chance I win this. Maybe with a weapon build, but this is just too much. Shouldn't have went for him. I knew I would lose. Large items are not needed. Reforging stuff is not needed. Let's grab 5 gold. We are broke anyways. And for properties, I always want to go for Mr. Tuscari. You buy a property, yeah. I want to reroll this. There might be other stuff. When you use a property, adjacent items gain 5 crit chance for the fight. Here we go.
This is what I wished I could teach you, Pygmalien. Life skills.
Chant an item with heavy. To be honest, I think it's the Booby Trap. I feel like the Booby Trap goes off way more often. Since it gets charged by all these properties here. And my Snow Globe has 3 multicast but doesn't get charged. Ah, it's still the Snow Globe probably. Yeah, it's still the Snow Globe. I already forgot about the numbers. Like who went off the most. I think it's the property, the Booby Trap, but in case. It was just a Booby Trap.
Are you sure?
Slowing down 2 items for 1 second is not it. Need to find a curio. Turbo. Look at this. Yeah, this team is amazing. But having Silver Snow Globe and Booby Trap is, you know, not that good. At this point I kinda wanna stack up HP now, because all I have to do is just survive. Weapons is not needed. Rerolling is not needed as well. Let's just grab the spare change. And the property baron, I'm pretty sure he will just slap the frick out of me. He will just one-shot me. So let's go for Boss Hero. He has Assault Focus, which is very annoying, but he also has Tino, which we are interested in. And we are almost... I mean, yeah, the slowing does nothing to us because we have perma haste with all buildings. When we use a property, haste adjacent items 1 second. Chant an item with haste. I'm not interested in haste. Slowing items are not needed as well. I think I'll just... I mean, my team is already set. All I want now is... Oh, this is so good. Poison items are not needed as well. Does that make a difference? Yep. Okay, I won't need a Clamra. Like the katana is not needed, this dude is not needed. I'll put my guys here. And then use the feather. The reason behind it is just Industrialist reduces the cooldown by 10%. And there might be some other skills that I maybe forgot already. And using the feather there makes almost no difference, but there can be some rounding errors. 6 and 4. How much do I need to get this guy to? 4 seconds, so when it gets charged it's 4 seconds. It gets charged 4 seconds and then it has an internal cooldown when charged by 0.2, so basically it's 4.2. And now the question is, how close am I gonna get to it by using the feather, the insect wing? Or do I use, I mean, I feel like the feather is better. With the insect wing, of course, I will get closer to 4.2, which is a massive boost for me, because then it will just go infinite. Like, indeed, go infinite. But I think the feather right now will give me the highest boost. And hopefully I will just find a golden insect wing. Yeah, I just need 0.4 more. But like that, this is so much value now. The 7.7 seconds freeze, cooldown on the cold room. The 5.4 seconds on the snow globe. Yep. What I need right now is just some initial freezing to get my guys going faster. And this guy has bonk. But it doesn't really matter here. I mean, it does. This guy will fry the frick out of me. Yeah, it also quit it. This is just disturbing. I mean, he found everything. Did he just? Yep. 58% crit chance and he completely critted. Like 4 times full crit. Does he get some mixture crit from somewhere? Nope. Just lucky. Oh, this is so stupid, man. I mean, I would probably have lost anyways, but maybe not.
There is more to your destiny than gold,
Healing.
but gold is nice.
What's your favorite color? Mine is sadness.
Can I have more damage? These RNG is just not okay.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. Every item finds its value. It's a relationship, you know?
I'm not finding anything. I mean, this dude is a tool, so going for a monster fight.
Some engineers fix things. I make the things.
It's
fix
not
things
that
with.
much of a deal. And then I
It's
can't even
okay
find it,
to
and
just browse. It's
Pygmalien doesn't
research.
even has that many tools.
Is this creature challenging?
Like, look, once these guys go off, it goes almost infinite. Like, it's just a cold room.
Many enemies.
And the snow globe. Okay, I need 5 more from this.
Giving up the business.
Do I just go for the upgrade on the Booby Trap? Yeah, I think I'll just go out for the upgrade. Or is it the shielded cold room? Yeah, it's a cold room.
Moving up in the world.
Like just more regen, more freezing, which makes this guy go more often.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
I'll grab this
Remember,
because I'm not sure
diamonds come in small boxes.
right now, but yeah. Let's grab 3 small items, maybe we get a feather. By the way, lately it's just completely bronze items. I'm not sure if this is intended, but for day 12 it's not really a good thing. Okay, another mech.
Warn you.
Let's see. My build is fine, but right now or at the moment Pygmalien is just way too weak. And I'm sure if I had some more upgrades, I would be fine as well. Look at this. Medium and large items. I really need these upgrades. Oh wow.
Sell you things.
But is it worth it? I feel like it's not. Let's grab it for now. It might be just this. But to be honest, I don't think it's this. Nah, this is so much cooler. Like, the Giant Ice Club is always there, but this is just so much cooler. Finally, one upgrade. And this is so much because it's freezing for 2 seconds.
Thanks.
These are not needed. Oh, by the way, I should have recovered 5 prestige for whatever reason. Well, let's go for the octopus. He will just completely destroy himself. Once these guys act, my cold room will go crazy. Oh, by the way, I still need an upgrade on the industrialist. And also the skill when if you have no weapons. Yeah, let's see what we get here, please. Also use a large item each fight. I mean, this is just too good to pass on. For 5 freaking seconds. In this game, double gun is just way more better than having poison on it. Oh man. I got excited. I thought it's an upgrade of Industrialist or Purifying Flame or Tall Buildings or Prime Real Estate or Rigged. I mean, Rigged is almost... yeah, it's fun. But Rigged is, I think on Gold it's haste 4 items. And I kinda want 4 items because I really need to hit the snow globe with it. And once the snow globe goes off, like everything goes off. It almost is an infinite loop. Restorative Fire Claw, Rocket Launcher. Woo! What the frick? Nah, I should win this. I'll win this. Pretty good. Now this is the part where things start to go crazy.
Come on in. Let's chat. Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
I'm not sure if I need the windmill. I mean, the giant ice club is. I played it already a couple times. It's very overpowered. We all know that. It's time to make the steam ladle go crazy and give it a shot. By the way, the signet ring is too good. I'll sell this dude.
It's magnificent.
I still won't be able to fight this dude. Let's go for boss hero again.
I'll do this myself. Gotta meet with the Gorgons. Slimy snakes.
And here we kinda need nothing. Okay, toys. These two guys are toys. Granny, come on please. Oh my god, yes! Freezing. This is 50% more freezing. 1.5 seconds. It's good. Trust me, it's good. 6 seconds. I mean, I just need every freezing I can get. Okay, I didn't get a booby trap. If I got it on diamond, it's 1 second more. Will I be able? I will have 29, so I can buy something for 20. It's just
And this is why I need to get rich.
this dude. To go faster, crit chance, and by the way, the cold room gets also crit chance. It can crit with the shield and with the regen. And this dude as well, so quitting with the regen fast enough to give me a lot of regen is very, very good.
Boring.
Fiery rebirth and another. Freeze him! Freeze him! Freeze him more! Don't let him play the game! Nice. Oh, he only had 12% of crit chance. But with my luck, it will probably still crit. The leftmost tool has +1 multicast. Oh, by the way, I just... this guy is fiery. I have to rewatch the video and see what the other that guy had. Because he had 4 multicast on this guy. He had a model ship, I remember. He had a boiling flask. But where did he get the third multicast from? Was it that he had retooled as well, or was it something else? Maybe shiny. Well, I'll watch it later. Okay, let's go. Still go for gold tier skills. Like, this is not really needed, but better have it and not need it than need it and not have it. 2 seconds is just much. I'm getting a lot of this guy, and he kind of gives me nothing useful. Like, what am I gonna do with these? Backroom dealings. I have 1 more fight to go. It's my last fight. And here, let's go for Curio. Maybe we can get some slowing. Insane.
That's a bargain.
Like, the feather does nothing.
That's been sitting there 20 years.
But might as well. And the salamander makes more sense on this guy since he goes more, triggers more often. And also has healing. And yeah, that's kind of it.
Trash is tragedy.
Okay, we have no more reduction. Oh, you know what? If we get when you burn charge a shield item, we are so back. Not that we were ever gone, but we are so back there. Yeah, my Steam Ladle goes crazy.
Not all Pygmalions
Look at
are
him.
pacifists.
720 burn. And now please, give me void energy. When you burn, charge a shield item. Okay, Mr. Tuscari. You buy a property. This guy also has a skill when you level up, upgrade a property. Yeah. I mean, he has a skill. If you have no weapons, your items gain on diamond. It's 20% cooldown reduction. That's a lot. Like 20%, this guy would go infinite without hesitation. The Booby Trap will go infinite. This whole comp will completely go infinite.
This isn't mid school.
But I didn't get it
I'm
though.
not teaching grammar.
Okay, maybe I'll
Size
get
dilutes the
the
brain.
upgrade on my guy here.
Is highly concentrated. If you
Okay,
want
then I'll
cheap
get my
junk,
upgrade on
go
the
see
Steam.
Curio.
Medium and large items.
Small items,
Medium
small
items,
people.
there might be some
I
upgrades.
love them all.
Nope, no upgrades. Okay, that's it, guys.
GSMM manual, page 320. Don't let feelings blind you to profit.
Okay, this is the last fight. I won't sell the signet ring because it will still give me 20 HP. Not that it matters, but you know, I'll make a difference. It's a Vanessa. If it's a one-weapon Vanessa, I mean, I completely counter Vanessa. It doesn't matter what she has. I have Cold Room. If it's a one-weapon Vanessa, it will be frozen forever. It's a three-weapon Vanessa. So
Next
Yeah.
time, boys.
So
Less
this build
plunder,
is completely
more
busted
plunder.
against one weapon builds, and is even more busted against multiple like looping builds. Like if it was a pufferfish Vanessa, she will just quick start her combo, which quick starts my cold room and ends up in her completely being frozen and me completely destroying her. So against fast combos, I am even more. I am even stronger than against multiple weapons, high damage weapons. I think this is my only weak point, and radiance, of course. Shiny swashbuckle. This is crazy. 520 damage on the shiny fang. But yeah, guys, this is a very interesting game, or it was a very interesting game. So earlier in the game, I thought I will go for, where's the skill? Purifying Flame. When you gain regeneration, a burn item gains 1 burn for the fight. So I thought if I go for the cold room and for this large item, by the way, I almost never used. But since it gives regen, I thought maybe I can make it work and stack up some regen, some burn on the matchbox or something. But it turned out that this comp in general is very strong. Like, the Purifying Flame did nothing. I mean, I have here 20 and this guy acted 3 times. So it's just 23 times. 23 burn gain. Which is not little, but if you compare it to 1128 burn, I think it's not that much. This guy also burned for 600. This is insane. And with Industrialist, the properties cooldowns are reduced. Tall buildings, when you use a property, haste adjacent items, and every item was completely speed up. So This was a very high frequent, yeah, I would say loop. And with the heavy snow globe, slow 2 items for 1 second, but I added another second, so slow 2 items for 2 seconds. The snow globe becomes a very toxic item. Not only does it freeze 3 items, it also slows 2 extra items. In this case, this guy had only 3 items that can be frozen, so they got frozen and slowed, and the slowing runs out of time during the frozen. Like it's only an additional 0.5 slow, because 1.5 seconds of that time they are frozen and can move anyways. But yeah, this was a very cool game, and this comp is very powerful, as you can see. What was missing was the skill, if you have no weapons, reduce your items cooldowns by 20%. That was missing. That way my private hot spring will go to beneath 4.2 seconds of cooldown. And every instance, every freezing will completely charge it, so trigger it. So once the cold room goes off, for example, it freezes 3 items. It will just make my private hot springs trigger 3 times, which again will charge my booby trap 3 times. And the booby trap would almost go trigger as well, which again would end up in an infinite loop. And here we even didn't consider snow globe, because snow globe would have around 4.5 seconds or 4 seconds. With the haste, 2.5 seconds of cooldown, and also charge my guy 3 times. Trigger my guy 3 times. And that will obviously end up in very high burn damage on my fiery steam ladle, who would have around 1.5 seconds of cooldown. So overall, guys, this was a very good game. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and we will continue. I got the feedback that you want me to read out the items, so let's start with it. So fiery steam ladle, when you freeze, this gains 6 burn for the fight. This has double burn since it's fiery. The restorative private hot springs, it's burn 15. I added 3 burn, so it used to be burn 12, and gain 12 regen for the fight. And now it's restorative, so heal equal to 10 times this item's burn. The restorative was not really used, or not really needed, since the enemy was permanently frozen anyways. But yeah, it is still good to have against poison and burn to reduce the ticks. And the first time you fall below half health each fight, freeze all other items for 3 seconds. When you freeze, charge this for seconds. So when you fall below half health, it basically charges itself based on the amount of items there is. So it has an inside built stopwatch, which makes it very viable with the frozen ice gauntlet, ice club, sorry. But I feel like on Pygmalien, when you drop to half health, you most likely will die anyways. So it doesn't matter if you freeze everything. And also it freezes all items for 3 seconds, which is again, it freezes also the giant ice club. So the giant ice club has to wait for 3 seconds, and afterwards will stop clapping. 3 seconds, if you have 1000 burn on you, it's just... So on the one hand, it's a very, very productive stuff with the giant ice club. On the other hand, freezing yourself for 3 seconds while only giving 12 regen is very counterproductive. Like, you will just allow the enemy to kill yourself faster. But in this specific combination, the hot springs was very good. Then heavy snow globe, freeze 1 item for 1.5 seconds, slow 2 items for 2 seconds. Multicast 3. This has plus 1 multicast for each adjacent property. Then we have the shielded cold room. Freeze 3 items for 1 second. It's diamond, so it's freeze 3 items. I think this item starts in silver with freeze 1 item for 1 second. When you freeze, gain 9 regen for the fight. When your enemy uses an item, charge this 1 second. When you freeze, shield equal to 10 times this item's regen, since it's shield enchanted. So basically this item is just Caltrops but with freezing. And this is why this comp is way too strong against looping builds. Like if there was an enemy Pygmalien, for example, with a matchbox build, I would completely counter him. Just because of Cold Room. And then we have the Booby Trap. Freeze 1 item for 2 seconds. When you use a property, charge this 1 second. And additional to the items, we also have skills. Now I won't read every skill. I will read the ones that are necessary for this comp. So tall buildings, when you use a property, haste items adjacent to it for 2 seconds. Basically my team was perma-hasted. Initial chill, the first time you use a large item each fight, freeze 1 item for 5 seconds. This one I just used, so the hot springs charges itself, and also freezing for 5 seconds is never a bad idea. Then Healthy Order is a very powerful skill, especially when you start with it on gold. Here in this case it gives you have 300 max health for each non-weapon item you have, so basically 1500 max health because I have 5 non-weapon items. Then right-handed, your rightmost weapon has 40 damage. It only benefited me from the early, but not anymore in the late game, after I sold my flare. Open for business. You have 2 income for each property you have, including stash. That was just a source or a skill for me to get some gold, since I was wasting a lot of gold to check out every shop to try to figure out which way I am going. And when you are at the point where you didn't decide which way you want to go, you need a lot of gold, especially on Pygmalien, since the items you need, or the late game items usually are very expensive, and also the shops are very expensive. And it's harder to get them, since with the new expansion pack, the probability of finding your items is very low. Augmented Weaponry did nothing the whole game. Industrialist, reduce the cooldown of your properties by 10%. It's on gold. On diamond it will give 15%, I think, or maybe they buffed it to 20, I'm not sure. The last time I used it, it was 15% on diamond. Backroom dealings, when you visit a merchant, permanently gain 50 max health. Since I was always looking for a merchant to find my stuff, upgrades and stuff, because this build is very reliant on upgrades, especially the cold room freeze. It goes up in number of items frozen, which gives my hot springs more charges. So I used it to gain a little bit of max health, and I couldn't get to buy the chocolates, especially since my stash was always full because I didn't know which way to go. Then Purifying Flame, when you gain regeneration, a burn item gains 1 burn for the fight. Yeah, I explained that already. I think this is the reasoning behind it should be very clear by now. Prime Real Estate, when you use a property, adjacent items gain 10 crit chance for the fight. And since I have a high frequent loop, everyone got tons of crit chance. I think 5% crit chance was a little bit low, but with 10% this build was very insane, because it went to 100% crit chance very fast, and that way my regeneration critted and the burn critted as well, of course. Rigged, at the start of each fight has 3 items for 3 seconds. This is just to get my comp going as fast as possible before the enemy starts to burn me for like 6k. I mean, maybe you you saw my mech videos where I burn the enemies for 6k within 7 seconds, or where I perma freeze the enemy not letting him do anything. Against these guys, I just want rigged. And then Arms Dealer is... yeah, it didn't do much. It just gave me maybe 1 or 200 HP. But yeah, still. And again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.